Hi, welcome to Prime Fiddle Time. I'm so glad you could be here today. So today we're going to be making one of my very favorite crafts, animated action figures. They're a lot like making our own Legos. Do you want to learn how to do it? Awesome, I'll show you. So our first step is we'll go ahead and open up our supply kit. For today's animated action figures, you'll have your blocks of cardboard, your Sharpies for color, your dowel, your clay feet, and your hands, a pair of scissors, your roll of tape, and 2 pieces of wire. I've got everything spread out on my table so we can get started together. I'll start by taking my dowel and one of my bottom pieces of cardboard. You'll know because it's marked that way. And I'm just going to put my dowel through it, sort of like I'm sticking up a flag. So now I've got my cardboard into 3 piles of 4. So I'll pick one pile to be my legs, or the bottom section. So right now they're blank. I'll go ahead and start drawing on them to give you an idea. Awesome, so now that I've started to draw a couple designs, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to pause to go ahead and think about what kinds of designs you want to add. Ready? And pause. Yeah, I love the designs you chose. So now I'll go ahead and take those pieces, and I'm just going to slide them over to my cardboard with the stick sticking up. Sort of like a flower. There we go. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna start thinking about what I want to do for my middle section. So if you think about things that you could add in the middle, that's where if your figure is wearing a t-shirt, you could draw the design for the t-shirt. If they're wearing a tie, you could draw the tie there. You could do a necklace. Well, I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to think about what you want to draw for your middle section, okay? And pause. Nice work. I love those designs. So now we'll take another one of our blank cardboards, put it in the center, and arrange our decorated cardboard around it again, sort of like a flower. Alrighty, and I'm gonna do the same thing for my head pieces. So I'm going to do my flower design again, middle part with the hole in it. Perfect. So now I'm going to go back to the part that I started with, the first section. I'll take out my tape. And I'm going to start connecting my pieces right where they meet. So now that you see what I mean to get started, go ahead and pause to give yourself some time to finish. Ready? And pause. Alrighty, nice work. So now we'll do the same thing. We'll take our sides one at a time, or 2 at a time. Prepare to fold in our tape, bring them up to the center, hug them together, and use our finger to seal them. We'll do that for all of our sides, just like before. And if you need to, friends, if you need to go inside and add any extra tape, if you feel like a part's a little bit loose, that's totally fine too. I'm going to add a little extra strip there. Hold everything nice and in place. Awesome job. So I think we're ready to really start putting this guy together. Ready? We'll lift it up. Find our hole at the bottom. Go ahead and slide it onto our dowel. Perfect. That looks amazing. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited to get mine in motion. But in order for it to be really animated or moving, it's gonna need hands and feet, huh? Alrighty. So before we put our top on, go ahead and take your wire bits. I'm gonna start at the bottom of mine and thread it through. Perfect. So now that I have my wire there, I'll go ahead and take my feet pieces and thread them or poke them onto the wire. Simple poke. There we go. And I'll do the same thing for my hand piece. So I'll take my wire and thread it through. And pop. Perfect. And for my very last step, I'll go ahead and add a top piece. Slip it right on top of the dowel. You can go ahead and secure it here. Use your tape. And you, my friends, have your animated action figure. Thank you so much for coming to Prime Fiddle Time today. I hope to see you next time for our next craft.